What is up, Web3 crew? It's me, Chris Simmons, right here at Dubai FinTech Summit 2025 at Madinat Jumeirah. I'm currently at the booth of Rentify and together with Mr. Neil. How are you, Mr. Neil?
Very well, thank you so much. It's an exciting day.
How's the event so far?
The event has been amazing, meeting people from all types of businesses, from venture funds, from banks. It's an exciting event to be part of.
Is this your first time to be an exhibitor of Dubai FinTech Summit?
As an exhibitor, yes. I have been a visitor for the last few years, and actually the funny thing is, between my co-founder and I, one of the things that we always talked about, there were two things that we said that once we actually bring Rentify alive, I think the first step for us really was to be present at the Dubai FinTech Summit. For us, it is the most definitive FinTech Summit which happens in the region. And that was almost like our starting motto, that the day that we are able to do here, we know that, okay, yes, we have arrived. It's a great platform to build from.
Yes, and we all know that Dubai FinTech Summit is one of the biggest events as well. So how does it feel that you are one of the exhibitors?
It feels, at a company level, it feels amazing because it's a great launchpad for us to be out there, meeting everybody, being a part of the FinTech Summit, being a part of the ecosystem as we build out the future of where fintech is going with all the innovation, and to be at the leading edge of it. But more than that, at a personal level, to be an exhibitor, to see an idea come alive, and then after that, to see our booth come alive, and to people to find us what used to be just barely a PowerPoint presentation to become a full-fledged business and going up. It's a deeply satisfying moment at a personal level.
Now let's talk about Rentify. Okay, and what do you specialize in?
We are all about making life simple for renting. And that's what we are about. When people ask us what are the things that you do and do you use technology, etc., we say that we always go back to what is the problem we are trying to solve, and everything that we do will always be about that. What's the problem we are trying to solve? Just like me, maybe 80-90% of the country are expats who move here to work at certain places, build businesses, raise families, and all of them would like a nice place to stay. But usually with the nice place to stay also come a lot of headaches. Dealing with the landlords, dealing with the agents, paying for the property upfront when it comes to the rent checks that comes in. In 2025, having to deal with checks and with forms to be able to just rent an apartment. We said that this status quo needs to change. We need to make it simpler to do that. I like an apartment, I would love to stay there, but then after that, how can a platform make it easy for me? No more changing of WhatsApp messages with your agent, sending the forms across, waiting for it to be signed, then taking it for a registration, taking it, to getting it registered, and then giving the checks to the landlord, waiting for it to get cleared, and then getting the apartment. And the other problem is, if you give 4 checks for the year, you forget when you have given the check. I think I have a check coming due right now, which usually is that you remember either by the money automatically being deducted, excuse me, or the agent calling you and telling you that your check is due now. Just make sure that that particular account is funded. And everybody has multiple accounts in which they keep funding, so it's a manual process of remembering to make sure the check clears, because of course everybody wants the checks to be cleared. It's not a great feeling not to get checks cleared. Now all of this adds stress to the place that you're staying. What is supposed to be a fun experience of owning a place and building a beautiful life becomes a complicated affair. So that's where Rentify comes in solving that, digitizing the entire renting experience, making it seamless. For the landlords, getting them an instant AI verification of the tenants, who they are, and the documentation, so that they are assured that who are staying in their apartment. After that, for the tenants to be able to pay by the digital methods, by credit card, debit card, direct bank debits, being able to change that during the course of the year and not be stuck only in one way of the payment platform, that they can do. So that's at the very base level what it is. The other big problem that we really solve is the landlords. We pay the money upfront so that the landlords in 1 tech, 2 tech, depending on the kind of arrangements that we have with them, the landlords are assured that their money has come in, while the tenants then pay on a monthly basis, making it very easy for them to pay from the salaries.
So you guys accept like card, or instead of paying some checks and all, credit cards as well, right? So is it available globally or it's just in the MENA region?
Early days, we have launched in UAE and we have a whole lot of apartments that we have onboarded. We are growing that. One more thing I did not speak about, which is an integral part of the platform, is that for everything that we do on a normal basis, which is like booking airline tickets or movies or anything, you always get rewards. But for paying rent, which is the largest payment that anybody does on a monthly basis, there is no rewards. And that's where Rentify comes in by giving you points, which can be exchanged for a host of rewards that you get.
Do you have any plans of integrating blockchain as well?
Particularly here, we have had some very interesting conversations of people coming to us about how tokenization can be brought in even on the rental contracts which are there. We are exploring. Of course, we always want to do two things: stay ahead of everybody else in terms of experimenting with various innovative areas. And the second is anything that brings value to our users, both the landlords, the tenants, and the agents, of course. We are always looking and evaluating that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Neil. And after Dubai FinTech Summit, okay, what's next for Rentify?
We are definitely looking forward to some other summits happening in the region later this year. But more than that, I think we are really excited about building the business as it is growing really fast and making sure that we keep delivering great promise that we have for the users every day.
Perfect. And last question. What do you think is the future of money?
Complete control. Being able to have transparent control of my money, where I spend, how I spend, no surprises about paying for things that I was not supposed to pay or I wasn't aware. So complete transparency on my money.
Your money is your own money. Nobody could touch it. Right? Okay, now describe this event in one word.
Electrifying.
Thank you, Mr. Neil. I hope you get a lot of insights from him. And don't forget to check out Rentify as well. This is me, Chris Atumans. More to come on here at FOMO, the future of money.